Okay, let's get started. So this is blender.org. You're going to download the version that works for you. So it's blender.org. So I already downloaded it. We're going to open up Blender. This is the starting scene. What we're going to do is we're going to select both objects. So you click on it and then X to delete. And then I clicked on it and then it's Control X and then rotate 90. Here we're going to go to where I want to save it. So we're going to save it. Okay. And now we're going to go to Movie Clip Editor. In Movie Clip Editor, we're going to open up a image. This will be our reference image. And once we have that, so we have the two little cats, we're going to set that as the camera's background, so we'll know what we're drawing. And if we go to here, we're going to go to 2D animation. And as you can see, it's a little stretched out, so we're going to fix that. So if you go to the actual movie, you should be able to find the aspect ratio. So as you can see, that's the aspect ratio, so we're going to be fixing that. So you go here, and then this will change it so that way the camera actually represents the proper sizing. And there's the resolution X, resolution Y, and as you can see, over to the left, it's 889 times 1600. And now, look at that. So now the camera is working. We're going to be adding a grease pencil monkey. And you can't see it. That's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go View Top. And we're just going to move it. So we're going to grab, so G, Y, and we're just going to move it in front. And then GY again to where we want to go. So once we have that, we're just going to render it real quick. And then as you can see, this is what it'll look like. So the background won't show up in the final rendering, so when you do the image. So that allows us to use this to trace our image, which is a really handy tool if you're someone like me who's bad at drawing. So we just added a stroke and we're going to draw. So here we're just going to, as you can see, you can draw. I'm just going to erase it real quick. So I erased it. And let's go ahead and delete these colors. And I'm going to show you how you can do your own colors. I went real quick. So that's what gray looks like. So now we're going to be deleting them. Okay, so we create a new material. Let's call it sketch. And we're going to make it gray. Like that. So this will allow us to do a quick sketch of the cat. And like that. So that's my final sketch. And then these are the layers. So we're going to call this layer sketch. We're probably not going to use this layer for the final one, but it'll give us like a reference of the shapes that we have to follow. So as we can see, we can hide the sketch if we want to using the opacity. And now here's the colors. So we're going to change that to lines. So now we're going to create our lines layer. If we go back to materials, we're going to be creating two new materials. So the first one is the dark line. So we have the stroke. As you can see, I just did the trace of it. So we have, now we're going to create a layer of colors, and we're going to add a few colors here. So like, for example, black. Then we're going to add another one. This will be white. And we're going to change it to alpha, fill. So there's two different parameters you got to make sure you know. One is fill, one is stroke. So if you want to fill something, you have to click that box. And as you can, oh, looks like I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. So so you have to make sure that's unlocked so that way you can actually draw it. So as you can see, I just filled it in. Now we're going to do it for the white. And I just filled in for the white. And now let's do the eyes. So I'm going to do the eyes. I'm going to do it as a fill. I'm going to change the color to a green. And then I'll draw in the eyes. Like that. Cool. So there we go. So as you can see, there's our little cats. That's what the final image will look like. And this is a 3D environment. So despite we're drawing on 2D, it's actually in a 3D environment with the camera and then the drawing plane on a different dimension. So we have all that. Now we're going to create a cylinder, and we're going to, let's see. So the cool thing about Blender is since there's 3D, you can make objects instead of having to draw them out. So there was this frisbee that the cat was on. So now we use that object to represent the frisbee, so we don't have to draw it out. So as you can see, it maps up really nicely, and we're going to render it. And that's what the final image looks like. So that's integrating 2D and 3D. This is known as hybrid. And it's very powerful. Because there's some things that 3D it's easier to do, and the other things that 2D it's better. So we're going to save it. And then as we open up the image, as you can see, there's a background. Sometimes you don't want that. So you're going to go to Film, and you're going to click Transparent. So what that's going to do is when you render it, it's going to make the background transparent. As you can see, there's the checkered dots in the background. So now we're going to open up, and as you can see, the background is transparent. And this is really helpful if you want to overlay stuff. Now we're going to go to animation of how do we animate with a grease pencil. So we're going to save this real quick as cat animation. We save it as, okay. And since last time it was harder to move the grease pencil like it was, so we say rotate X 90 degrees, and then we have the light. So let's just go and add the grease pencil. Let's just add stroke. Move that in front of the camera. And we go to movie clip editor. And then over here you see the frame rate. So for animation, there's a lot of different rules for the frame rate. The human eye can receive 12 frames per second. And as you can see, we're going to go to video editing real quick. And we're going to add the movie clip over here as well. And what it'll do is automatically change the frame rate for us to match with the image. So as you can see, there's the custom 14 frames per second. And we're just going to delete the video part, and now we have the audio. So now when we animate, we'll have the audio of the original animation. So that's the frames. We're going to go back to layout, and we're going to set that as the background for the camera. We're going to go to 2D animation. And there we go. So now we have our cat. And we're going to be animating. So we're going to go to draw. And then since here we're just going to erase that. And now we're going to create our own color. So let's do an orange because this is an orange cat. As you can see, I just did the drawing, and that's the frame. So that's frame 1. This is frame 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw the new frame. As you can see, the previous frame disappears since we're drawing the new frame. So that's what we're going to do. So this is, again, frame 2. And we're just drawing that out. And as you can see, now I have multiple frames. And there's a really cool thing is if you Shift D and then drag, you actually duplicate. So now we don't have to completely redraw it. And since we just want offset a little bit, we go to sculpt mode and we can do like fine little details like that. But let's say we want to move like major portion of it. So we're going to go to edit mode. We're going to click on that, and then that'll allow us to drag it. So that way it matches up with the cat. So as you can see, this is what the final result looks like. So the cat's being animated, and it was referenced from that video.